Social cognition is like a mental toolkit that helps us understand and navigate the social world around us. It's the way our minds work to perceive, process, and interpret information about people, groups, and social situations. Perception. Making sense of social inputs. Imagine social cognition as a lens through which we perceive and understand others. We use this lens to gather information from various cues: facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, and context. For instance, when someone smiles warmly, our brain quickly interprets this as a positive signal. Attribution, making sense of behavior. We're also experts at attributing reasons to people's actions. If someone helps us, we might attribute that action to their kind personality. But if they're late, we might blame the traffic. This is called the attribution theory, where we make judgments about why people behave the way they do. Schemas, mental shortcuts for understanding. Our brains love efficiency, so they create mental shortcuts called schemas. These are like organized folders, storing information about categories such as stereotypes. For example, if we meet a librarian, our brain might automatically associate them with quietness and books due to the librarian stereotype. Heuristics, mental rules of thumb. Another tool in our cognitive kit is heuristics, which are mental rules of thumb that help us make quick judgments. They're like shortcuts our brain takes when facing complex decisions. One common heuristic is the availability heuristic, where we judge the likelihood of something based on how easily examples come to mind. Theory of mind, understanding others' minds. Theory of mind is the ability to understand that others have beliefs, desires, intentions, and perspectives different from our own. It helps us predict and interpret behavior by considering what others might be thinking or feeling. For instance, we understand that if someone's sad, they might need comfort. Empathy, feeling others' emotions. Empathy is like stepping into someone else's shoes emotionally. It involves recognizing, understanding, and sharing the feelings of others. When we empathize, we connect with someone's emotions, whether it's joy, sorrow, or frustration. Impressions and judgment. Forming opinions. When we meet someone new, we quickly form impressions and judgments. This process involves integrating various pieces of information we gather about someone to form an overall opinion. Sometimes these impressions are accurate, but they can also be influenced by biases or initial information. Social cognition in action, everyday examples. In everyday life, social cognition is at play constantly, from interpreting a friend's mood through their texts to deciding who to trust based on first impressions. Our social cognition guides our interactions and decisions. Conclusion: social cognition unveiled. In a nutshell, social cognition is our mental powerhouse for understanding and navigating the social world. It's a collection of tools and processes that help us interpret, predict, and react to the complex web of social cues, behaviors, and relationships we encounter every day. I will be covering everything about social cognition in the near future. Take care.